Contando dedos de manos.
Welcome to a new edition of the Neon Jazz interview series with Italian jazz artist Vanessa Bissiri. She talked about the new 2023 project of hers called Empatica. It's the debut for this artist residing in Sardinia, Italy, but trained in different European cities like Rome and Berlin, along with 15 years in Barcelona. This album tells of a memory that is recorded in our mind through sensations, with 8 original and intact songs coming with a great desire to share a universe made of senses. We cover this and so much more. Enjoy the interview. Thank you for taking a minute out.
Thank you to you.
I want to start off here and ask you, how does it feel to release Empatica now that COVID is slowed down and things are kind of opening back up?
Okay, releasing Empatica is a kind of dream, in a way. It's the result of looking for myself, in a way, and to create following what gives me pleasure. Sometimes I was looking for something that was good, it was nice, but it not was right for me. So when I started to work with Empatica, with the images, with the songs, with the concept, I get a rule. I want to follow where I feel good. Not only comfortable, because sometimes it's not so comfortable when you're looking for yourself, but when I feel that it was something true. So it's a kind of adventure through music, but looking for myself in a way.
What are you hoping the listeners get from this project?
I would like that they try to close their eyes and just feel what they can imagine through the words, through the sound of the words, if they don't understand the meaning, and through the music, so the atmosphere. Not just let the song flow. I don't want to manipulate the mind or the sensitive of the listener. At the opposite, I would like that they feel free to imagine, to go through a trip in a way.
So the one thing I noticed in your biography is you travel a lot. How does that affect the music you make?
I think a lot, because to travel and to meet new people and new culture, it means just to listen sometimes, just to observe, no? To be at disposal of something that is happening. If you go to a new culture with something tough, it doesn't work, because you have to make space inside to let something new go in. So in a way, influences me in that way, no? Just to leave the space, the possibility that something is going to happen, something is going to flow, something is going to meet, or you are going to meet somebody else. No? To travel, it means for me to meet somebody, to meet something new. So you have to make space to let it be this meeting. You know?
How did you get into music? How did you fall in love with music and jazz?
I studied jazz, I listen and modern music, but I really like the voice when it's natural, and when the voice is telling something, no? Tell a story for me is the first thing. Because in a way, I reach to music, to theater, to dancing. So I think music is not an art that is going to move alone. In music you have dance, in music you have vision, in music you have painting, in music you have theater, in music you have a lot of things, no? So I go through the music, I study, I like to compose the piano, but the truth is that when I write a song, I imagine a color, a place, a person, a story that I would like to tell, and then it becomes music.
Being a musician, there's a lot of things that go into it. What do you like the best about being a musician?
I would like to think about myself like a creative person that in that moment of her life is telling things through music, you know? So I use music as a language to tell something. And for me, this is a musician also. A person that is able to take the inspiration from life, from other hearts, is a musician. Somebody that is really sensible, really connected with the sense.
I'm curious, how is Italy doing now with COVID and live music? Are things waking up? How's everything going in Italia?
If music is coming back to Italy, it's living a special moment now, for many reasons. Because the world of music is changing, the way of selling music is changing, the way of the people they go to see music is changing. But I think there's a reason that's deeper. I think that it's time to mix a little. No? I think that live music, it could be take the inspiration from other hearts to create a show that it could be more interesting, more inspirative. Because sometimes we see and we listen to the live music while we are eating or while we are drinking something. And I think that music needs to again find a place where create a connection with the audience. Now I go to listen to music, I go to see that something is going to happen. When a musician is playing, yes, I'm hearing, I'm listening to something, but I'm also doing an experience if the place and the situation let me do it. So I think that we have to follow this necessity, this need that we have to go back to another way to perform music. I don't know if I understood and
Yes,
answer to your question.
you did. Yeah, that's great. So Empatica was released on January 20th. Tell everybody where they can get the album and where they can find out anything more about you and live shows you might be putting on.
Okay, all people, they can go social media, Instagram, Facebook, and my web. There is take my name, Vanessa Bissiri. The way to get the album, you can buy my album from my web, and it's pretty easy to do it. Now Empatica is out and all the platforms, so they can listen to it and do the tricks they would like to do.
Wonderful. Vanessa, thank you very much for talking about the new music. Good luck with everything.
Thank you so much to you. I'll be here for you.
Thanks for listening and tuning in to another Neon Jazz interview, where we give you a bit of insight into the finest singers and players in Italy, Spain, Kansas City, and spots all over the world, giving fans all that jazz. Thanks to Vanessa for her time, energy, and stories. If you want to hear more interviews, go to Famous Interviews with Joe Domino on the iTunes Store. Visit neonjazz at youtube.com. You can find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And always, you can visit the home of Neon Jazz at theneonjazz.blogspot.com. Until next time, enjoy the jazz, my friends.
Se caen cerezas del cielo en mi boca, se equivoca el viento, se equivoca.
Neon Jazz.